If you've hung around here at all, you might know that I have been having a great time trying to add a lot of different small businesses to my game. This goes back to before I was even making videos, and I have one thing that I still need to wrap up from that era of my life. I made a psychic that lives in Ravenwood, so you had somewhere that you could go learn the medium skill, and I could pretend to take my Sims there and get readings and stuff. And the last thing I need to do before I can officially have that in my base save is I need to make the owner for it. I hope the lighting's not too weird today. As you can see, I'm enjoying the windows being open, and we're not really professionals here. We're just here for the vibe. I made our little psychic's house here on Crow's Perch. When I built this place, I envisioned having one female sim owning it, and then I actually built a separate room for some ghosts to live with her. If cars keep driving by, I might need to actually close the windows. If you've watched Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Zelda is kind of what I was feeling, but I didn't want to just go with that, so I think maybe we try Zora. We can do the ghost historian. I think I'd like her to be paranoid. Definitely macabre. We're really going back to life and death here. It's been a year, but we're pulling it out. Then maybe bookworm? I could see a psychic being very into books. I'm gonna randomize some preferences like I always do. I just want them to have a little bit of excitement. I definitely want her to like some of these darker colors. She can like apothecary. This predates apothecary. She has a gemology table. Oh no, she's gonna have to like thanatology. It's the right vibe. And then I think everything else should be fine being randomized. And I originally pictured pin straight long black hair. I could actually see her making microbangs work. I never use microbangs. See something like that. I wish it had the length, but the microbangs. Let's do it because I don't do it all the time. Definitely some piercings. And this is a chance to use the new kit. Do that new smoky eye. And the piercing blue eyes that she was randomized with are kind of creepy enough that I think maybe we have to keep it. Oh, that could be really interesting. I've never used that. Should we get creative here? Definitely some thick lashes. I like how pale she is. This is really interesting. Something like that because it's a little more natural and blended. I like that. She's cool. I think that's a good base for every outfit, and then we can come back and change it as needed. For outfits, I think it would really help us just to automatically filter by life and death, vampires, crystal creations, and paranormal. That's the vibe that I'm going for her. Something like this. Purple. I think the black is the best though. Let's add werewolves to the mix because werewolves does have some nice stuff. This is cute. I wonder if we do something like this for hot weather. I know it's long sleeves. It's a short dress. She's gonna be really cool, isn't she? I mean, this is one of my all-time favorites. Let's give her this one for her everyday. Maybe we do the blue. I wish there was a way to copy filters over because that would save me some time. Should we have added Realm of Magic too? Quite possibly. These Crystal Creations boots might be nice. Ooh, or those from Life and Death. I'm thinking those almost. Okay, I like this. Let's get some nail polish on. Definitely black. I like the black long. Let's copy it to everything. And we're gonna just do black toenail polish as well. Oh, she's cool. Definitely see her as a ring girly. Maybe the silver rings. A little less aggressive. And then something on the other hand. That middle ring might be nice with the little skull because spooky. I think that cuff would look really neat too. Could you see this girl read your fortune to you? Are there any necklaces that will show up with this? Yes. Okay, I like this plain one, plain chain. I like this headscarf, but I don't know if the colors fit. I don't want to do just plain black. It depends on how we feel about the bangs, because this gets rid of the bangs, but I like the vibe. Let's keep it for now. And maybe this bracelet has a color that will complement a little better. That matches the belt and it makes it less black overall. Zora's everyday outfit. Let's check out formal. She definitely feels like a dress gal. I feel like I just used this for one of my small business owners. She has every accessory on known to man. We can give her a necklace with it if that's what she wants. The little stars. I think we can leave the rings, but we'll give her a different bracelet for this look. It can be nice and small. The shoes that she automatically got have purple in them, and I might leave them. I feel bad because that was too easy, right? Let's make sure there's no updos we want. Any updos would have to have the micro fringe, and I'm just not seeing them. Oh, it would be that one. Okay, I think we can do that one. That one's fun. There's no updos with micro fringe, I say. Yeah, because that's the same exact length. fun. Oh boy, athletic. This one's always the hardest. Surprise, surprise. We could just do plain pants. Oh, I could see her wearing that top though. Most definitely. That top and then maybe some leggings. Is that weird? Okay, I think that works. Make sure she still looks very uniform. We could do that. I'm so tempted to look at one of the golden years things because I love this kit. If they weren't all so pale, I could see it. Maybe we do this one though. The blue is beautiful. Let's do the blue. And her hooves, maybe we change the hooves out. Maybe we take whatever the face paint is off just for sleep. Even though I love it, to me it's kind of a part of her, but maybe for sleep we just take it off. Easy. We're flying through this. Zora, simple. That's kind of party-like. I cannot deny it. That's kind of party. Ooh, I like that one. This top feels very party, and so I think I want to see if we can make it work. I don't know what bottoms we have though. Maybe those. That's not bad. It's hard because I really feel like you need a skinny pant with this. That might work. I think it would have to be black though. Oh, the skinny pant is the best. The purple kind of matches? Is the purple too much? What do we think? I never noticed those have like a cutout heel. That's goofy. Oh, I kind of like the blue. Does it seem cohesive? I don't like the boots. I think maybe the smaller boots are better. Let's just try it with the other pants. I think the other pants feel more her. Okay, we'll leave it those. Swimwear, she's already styling in. I feel like we have to do this one. And honestly, I think the glasses she has on, kind of iconic. That's so cool. Let's get that updo copied over. Yeah, that's cool. And I think maybe for this, she goes barefoot. Okay, hot weather, which I do really like this now that we threw it on her. I think these little loafers would be cute. Maybe we could do the green, and maybe we copy the headscarf over again for this one. How does it look? I think the black works this time. I like that. Very simple and quick because we already decided. And then cold weather. This is kind of the vibe I'm going for. I'd like this if it wasn't so aggressive. I wish there was another swatch that was a little darker. Do we try that one? Let's bring the dark in with the boots. Oh, those are so aggressive. And go back to the vampire ones. I feel like it makes sense. I do wish it was darker, but I don't want to use the base swatch because the base swatch I feel like is used more, but that looks so much better. Okay. I'm convinced me, you were right. And then maybe we do the blue boots to keep it exciting. What do we think? Is anything missing? Everyday, formal, athletic, sleep, party, swim, cold, hot, and then cold. I think I like it. Zora, I always envisioned having a black cat. Very iconic, of course. Not fluffy at all, like very sleek. Maybe a little tiny collar though. Ooh, I like that one. A Bombay cat. What should we name the cat? I didn't think this far. Let's do Sybil for the cat. Zora and Sybil. And Sybil is affectionate. Maybe Bombays are affectionate. Sybil is aloof, a prowler, and a free spirit. Lovely Sybil. Before I pick an official cause of death for the ghosts, I want to look at the costumes because I was thinking we could make them very costumey, super specific time periods and specific people. I think my bedroom has room for 4 ghosts. We could have a pirate ghost, right? A gladiator ghost? Would that be weird or is it like cool? I think I want a pirate ghost. Start with a pirate. And our pirate is going to die by drowning. Our pirate really wanted to be wealthy. He was hot-headed, ambitious, and materialistic. And his name, Jeffrey the Pirate. Flint Lock. That sounds like it would be a pirate name. Let's make him look a little scruffier. He's wearing this for every outfit, so we can do some work on making him look pirate-ish. The colors don't mean much, so I'm just gonna do whatever gives a really good contrast. And then I want some more facial hair from Flint. Yes, my pirate. Ooh, I love him. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I went ahead and I made 3 more ghosts to live in our house. They're very easy and simple and fast, and so I didn't want to make us sit here. But this is Charlotte Darcy. She was arranged to be married to the local duke, but she wanted to find her soulmate, so she was disruptive and a genius, but generous. This is Asia Fuentes. They died trying to save a family in a fire. They were adventurous. They are embraced by death. They are good. They were the leader of the pack. And then Byron Cromwell, our knight. He was a bro, a maker, an overachiever. And then as a reminder, Flintlock, our swashbuckling pirate. So those are our lovely ghosts that live with our medium Zora. I absolutely love them. This was really fun. Zora and Sybil. Let's go move them into their home. What a cool little family. I like that all of the ghosts feel like they're kind of from different eras. The little medium psychic house I made was right here on Crow's Perch. Let's go take a quick look at it and we'll set the small business up and we'll get everything on the gallery. 5 a.m.'s not the greatest time to see it, but this is the little psychic house I made for Zora. I hate these new pop-ups because the cart was simply not enough. Go into build mode just so we can get better lighting and I can show you. So you come up and you come in and here is the little entryway. You can check in here. Honestly, this was all inspired by this one piece because it was so cool. You come through here. This is kind of just a personal room where Zora does some gemology and some crafting. You come through here and here is our little waiting room. And then on the other side of these curtains, we have our seance table where they do their medium business. You have this hobby board here because technically I did squeeze in 3 seance tables. Technically, you should be able to take seance medium classes. You come over here, you just have our little guest bathroom, and then back here is where the residential portion starts. So you walk into the kitchen, you come around this way into the living room, you have a little tiny TV and just beautiful fireplace. Come down here, you have our little dining space, and then if you come upstairs, a little hallway, and here is the bathroom for all of our ghosties to share. Here is our ghosty bedroom. We have 2 sets of bunk beds and a little writing desk for them, but this is where the ghosts live, in the fake attic. Here's our beautiful bedroom for Madame Zora. And then Zora has her own bathroom here. I had a lot of fun with the kits that had just come out when I was building this. You come outside to the back, you just have a nice little area for some activities. Swing set, a charging table right there, some other activities sprinkled around through the porch. I think I'm gonna name it Madame Zora's Havens. And then let's buy a small business. Oh, I used this one as a default, I think last time. There's nothing mystical magical. Attend classes and lectures. Ghosts can possess objects. Use good ghost mastery. And do seances. I scrolled by that so many times, didn't I? I'm wondering if I make a ghost to be an employee. I could totally see Flint helping out. I kind of want Flint to scare people. Like, you come here, you're gonna be haunted. Everybody else can kind of live their lives, but Flint is here to cause trouble. Do tarot readings. You can offer paid. I don't have MC Command Center in because it was breaking pregnancy for my occult baby challenge. I went ahead and gave them some skills so that when they go on the gallery, they already have some stuff. I'm gonna put them up in case anybody wants this small business and needs the people who live there. I'm gonna put them on the gallery. So Zora Howl and her ghosts, Madame Zora's Havens right here on Crow's Perch. Again, I didn't make a video on this one, but you're welcome to have it if you would like. We only have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, but 1 bedroom literally has 4 beds in it. And let's put this up. I really like this one. I was proud of this one. The outside of the house was slightly inspired by Practical Magic, the movie, because I really need help when I'm coming up with a plan. I think it blends in really well. Now my Sims and maybe your Sims will have somewhere that they can go get their tarot cards read and learn the medium skill. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as I finished this up. Finally happy to have a bow on the psychic small business. If you want to watch some more small business stuff in The Sims 4, I have a playlist linked at the end, and I also have a very long list of small businesses that I am slowly working my way through, so feel free to subscribe and stick around as I do that, and recommend any that you might want made and you just don't want to do it yourself. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you later. Bye!